Welcome to part 24 of Sonic Heroes. You guys ready to do some gambling?
Oh yeah.
Woo! Some money. Win 200 rings. Child's play. We're at a casino.
Yeah, just wait till next game.
Fancy play.
Wait, Charmy wants to play at the casino. Isn't he like 6 here?
He's something like that. Which is
But I
weird
think-
because they kind of retconned his age from like, because
Yeah, he goes 6 to 16 in Chaotix.
I don't know about Chaotix. I do know they retconned him in Sonic comic for Archie.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because they try to make him this serious character-like thing. And then eventually Sega's like, no, he's got to be mentally retarded. So they literally mentally retarded him.
Naive, let's say.
You know what I mean. They basically hit him with a stupefy ray.
I assume Penders. I'm just gonna assume.
Maybe it was Penders. All I know is that
Oh,
Ow.
you lost 50 rings. There you go.
yikes.
I'm sorry, you want to win rings.
I'm sorry, you wanted to win too bad.
Also, if you had 50 rings, that was a quarter of your goal that you just lost.
Yeah.
Can you get the goal on this first table?
Maybe.
Or if luck
If
is
it
on your
controlled
side.
better.
Yeah, that too.
If it controlled better.
And Charming
boy.
not even attempting to
Charmy is grounded.
play. Charming realized he's too young to gamble.
Oh, that wouldn't stop him. You saw how eager he was in the beginning. They just grounded him.
Yeah. Vector handcuffed him to one of the railings.
And then he teleported him.
He's like, fuck your rules.
Screw the rules, we has money. Now. Until we get hit by another Eggman machine.
I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently, specifically Duel Links, that mobile game that got a PC port. Because, can't exactly play in person with anyone.
Yeah.
Right.
Not that I'd want to, I'd have to spend so much money to construct the decks that I use in there in real life.
Everyone's deck has Exodia.
I used to have a really good Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, but, over the summer of my 7th grade year, I want to say, some snot-nosed brat stole it because I accidentally left it in my school's club room. One of my buddies tried sticking up for me by saying, like, hey, that's his, but because I wasn't there because it was the summer, some kid stole it. Sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! For years after that. I only got back into it now.
I
It's
haven't
fun.
played Yu-Gi-Oh! In years, and I, at this rate, probably will never again, because the game changed too much for me to keep up.
I was one of those few who was introduced after the game had changed so much. I was introduced when they started bringing in Xyz summoning, which is like, you have this number of monsters, you can now summon this big monster, and use these other little monsters as tokens. It's basically better fusion summoning.
Yeah, I joined when the anime just began.
Yeah, I never... Sorry.
And then I kind of dropped off after season 3, then picked it back up with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds because I couldn't get into GX.
Alright, 5Ds, you go on bikes. My first was Zexal, and in hindsight, that wasn't a great first impression. But
I took one look at one of their episodes for Zexal and was like, no.
I only ever...
I was a kid, I enjoyed it.
I got a really good kick out of Duelist Kingdom in the original, in some episodes of GX even, but it wasn't long after that, because I was young when I saw it, that my parents thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was satanic. They got rid of the cards I did have, they got rid of the books, they didn't let me watch the show, and it wasn't until later in like 2012-ish when I got back into it through the abridged series.
Hey, want to hear a funny story? That's exactly what happened with me and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon, and what else was it? Pokemon.
I was gonna say, you know, it's weird because like you won't. They would probably let you watch Pokemon, even though that's weird because that's legalized cockfighting basically, with actual animals. But Yu-Gi-Oh is purely a game. It's very weird. I guess the designs in Yu-Gi-Oh are more intense.
Probably.
20 more rings, we're almost done.
Suddenly loses all of them.
Oh, I would actually kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
The VIP machines. Tell, you win.
Yep.
So you actually thought I was going to show off the VIP table?
Real quick, while we're still here, I'm not sure why they changed it, but if you look up videos of Eggman's voice clips from this game, there are extra clips of him saying different amounts for the extra mission, like 400 and 600, but they decided on like the final being 500. So I just thought that was interesting to note.
That's cool. Bingo Highway. Collect 10 casino chips. Is that like, are they special collectibles? Are they the bingo, like actual? Oh no, it's these. Okay.
Yeah, it's potato chips.
It's potato chips.
One of my least favorite missions in the game. Especially the extra one.
Got to Shadow the Hedgehog.
I imagine, because these would just blend into the level like the hermit crabs do.
At least Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't have pinball.
Oh yeah, and you could fall through the floor at any time because of the bingo rolling.
But Shadow the Hedgehog has the artificial chaos level.
I've seen the latter half of Shadow. That looks tedious.
It is.
That's not great.
And that's why I didn't record it.
Yeah, see, I like playing fun games. He said, dreading the Pink Rathian tracking mission in World. Monster Hunter World, I mean. Speaking of, Rise just came out.
Yeah, I was
Monster
about
Hunter...
to bring that up. I heard it's really good.
From what I've seen, it's really good. I don't know if or when I'll be able to buy it, because I'm pretty sure it's still $60 right now on the Switch.
You know what I heard about it? That it's out from you.
So, yeah, okay. Thanks for interrupting me.
Sorry.
You're good. I really want to get it because, I entirely blame my buddy for getting me into Monster Hunter because he begged me to buy Monster Hunter World. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll buy it, we'll play together, we'll see. So then I bought it, and then I got into it, and then I kept playing it. Now, like, 200 hours later.
Real quick, I'm gonna be mad if there's some of the bingo chips on here. And apparently there was one on here, so
yeah.
We're doomed!
Again, why it's one of my least favorite levels in the whole game.
Because you gotta fight the physics.
At least with the other teams, you just gotta get to the end. Here, you gotta be real precise with your movements for those goddamn chips. But you do have at least have that flower there. I think that takes you back before the pinball, so you can try again.
Hopefully. We will never find out.
Nope.
Until someone sucks it up and doesn't 100% play through this game.
Ew.
My thoughts exactly.
Anyway, continuing on my previous tangent. Now my current gaming addiction is Final Fantasy XIV. I'm still on the free trial. I'm like 30 hours in, and I'm still playing.
Nice.
Poor soul.
Poor soul, I love it.
I don't.
Seriously, I implore you, if you have the computer space or like the processor to run it, play 14, at least the free trial. It's good.
I don't play RPGs and I don't have the computer space.
As it stands right now, yeah, because you got 2 massive LPs on there.
And I have Darksiders 3 finally downloaded.
But I think that's, well, I mean, first off, I was already a fan of Final Fantasy, so it helped, but I think what helped me like get into 14 specifically was that it was an MMO, so it was real-time action. Because I admit I do have some issues with turn-based combat, but I get over it because I like the stories and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But with 14, you get good story, and it's in real time. It's just with that kind of MMO jank, which is to be expected.
Okay, I guess I'm not going up there.
Nope. You fool, the flying characters can't fly. That freak.
Oh no!
What?
Oh, you're joking, right?
How is anyone supposed to get that one?
I hate
gotta-
that.
You've got to Crash Bandicoot it. You have to die and then go back.
Vector heard you there.
It's like,
Good,
oh,
he's paying attention.
Gotta
He's
go
doing-
back!
Turn around, turn around.
what money?
Only
They
3 more.
Two on this. It's 2 more.
3
Because-
more.
I 3 more, I know, but we already passed 1, so there's 2 more left to be collected on this board without going back. Assuming you didn't miss any as is.
I don't know how many there are. They might
There are
do the same
20
thing
total.
how many times. Yeah.
There are 20 total? Okay, so you don't have to go back and get.
Unless there's no more up ahead.
Yeah, unless, but.
I want to
mean,
say there are.
There better be.
'Cause you still have a little bit of the level left.
Doing mandatory deaths for from 1 bingo chip out of 10 is not good design. They can do it in Crash.
Snap
Check
heroes.
like they're plentiful.
That is always a fun thing to do.
Get bombed, then tornado it.
No.
You win.
There. You happy? You happy?
No, because that was 12 minutes of level.
Yeah. Good times.
And then we have a boss fight after this, which thankfully is only a third of that length.
Yep.
Work
Yep.
of professionals.
You got an A rank with 12 minutes.
That was 5.5.
No, it's 5.5. What am I looking at then?
You're
I
looking
don't
at the
know.
video time.
I'm looking at my phone.
This level blurred together for me so hard. I thought Casino Park and Bingo Highway were the same level.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I am.
granted, it very well could have been 12 minutes if it were the extra mission.
Yeah, could have.
I'll have to look at my time on the Xbox file, see how long it took me.
Yeah. That's how long.
But that's a testament to how repetitive this game is. The levels are blurring together.
We're almost done.
We are almost.
But this video, not the playthrough. We still have about 5 parts left.
I mean,
And they are slightly long. Yeah, at least for the ending.
that's 50 minutes. That's an hour. We only have about 75 minutes left of playthrough. Assuming we're counting minutes and not seconds.
I don't know.
Otherwise, that's just about 78 minutes, I think.
I try not to count.
If it's quick math, I do it.
I'm like Knuckles from Boom.
Your meme is approved.
Now be more like, you think so? I try not to.
You have to find the strongest one in the yard and make them yours. Knuckles, that's prison. Only if you let it be. I miss Boom's writing so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show's so good.
Well, the
We're
show is
trying.
okay, but the writing was masterful.
Yeah. Oh, apparently in a few months they're gonna finally start releasing season 2 on DVD.
Oh, cool. And I think that's why I liked Roger Craig Smith's Sonic, because in Boom's the TV show specifically, it was so good for his kind of vocal tone when voicing Sonic.
Yeah, he gets
Like
to
the
be more snarky.
He gets to be dry and sarcastic a lot, which you don't really see in the games.
No! Stop coloring my arms! I like that stuff.
One of my favorites is, I think it's either Tails or No, it's Tails says Roger as Sonic's flying through the air. Knuckles asks, "Who's Roger?" And then Roger Craig Smith, animated as Sonic, says, "He's talking to me." He could only do because his actor's name is Roger. I'm like, come on, that's smart.
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed that show.
There's also the one where they just suddenly cut to a live action person dressed as Sonic taking out the trash. That one was one of my favorites.
It's a joke. I don't think I saw that episode, but that sounds funny.
That's the episode, Just a Guy.
Oh, cool.
And
I'll check that out. I'll see if it's on. I'll see if the joke itself is on YouTube or something. Cause
it is. I can pull it up while finishing this.
Yeah, no need. I'll find it.
I can do it.
I'll find it on my time.
I can send it to you with the cat knocking my damn phone over.
Okay.
Why you
Hey, guys.
want to knock my phone over, cat?
The boss fight's over.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hey.
Those robots come
2.5 minutes. Not terrible.
We'll see you next part.